holiday season is among us. I got some fragrances that gonna have y'all smelling fire pulling up to that event. Thanksgiving shindig, Christmas. Stay tuned. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to NTFG Reviews. I'm your boy Nate the Fragrance Guy. And in this video, I have some perfect 10 out of 10 fragrances specifically for these holiday seasons. We got Thanksgiving coming up this week, this Thursday, literally this week, and then Christmas in about a month. So I know y'all want to smell good, pulling up to the family function, friends and family, shindig, whatever, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Friendsgiving, whatever you may be having. So I have the perfect fragrances for you. For when you step up in there, you're going to make a statement. Auntie going to be, nephew, you smell, uncle, hey, nephew, what you got on? You smelling?
Hey, Brandon, what you got on right there? You smell so good. I want to smell like that. Can I have some? Nah, sweetheart, don't worry about it. It's that splat, though. You can't get some.
You're going to get the reactions. So let's get into it. I got kind of a lot of fragrances here. So we're going to start off light, and I'm going to run through these. I'm not going to talk too much about them. We're just going to get into them. Show them what I'm talking too much. See, this is why I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to show them what they are, and that's it. First up, we have Spice and Black Vanilla from Cremo. This is in the same vein of a Spice Bomb Extreme, but I would just say it's not as extreme, if that makes sense, as Spice Bomb Extreme, because Spice Bomb Extreme is a pretty heavy and extreme scent. It's strong, it's powerful. This one is really nice though. It gets you in that similar smell, like with the vanilla and the spices, but it's more light, toned down, a little powdery. It's really good. Next fragrance. Starting off with another one, I feel like it's perfect for the holidays. When I smell this, it just gives me like Christmassy kind of vibes, or not so much Thanksgiving, but like Christmas. It's like a nice Christmas vibe. I don't know why, but Club de Nuit Club de Nuit Untold, that BR540 DNA, that ambery crystallized sweetness with that cotton candy vibe, that airiness, the amber, the spicy saffron look, like it just gives me like a Christmas vibe. I don't know why, but I feel like this will be perfect on Christmas, Thanksgiving too, but it gives me more of like a Christmas vibe. This will be nice, and it's beast mode. Now this is one that can go both ways. Christmas, Thanksgiving, anywhere, you're gonna smell amazing. Replicas Jazz Club by Mason Martin Margiela, and this is just some nice tobacco with rum and vanilla. You get a little fresh spiciness up at the top, but as it dries down, more of that vanilla, more of that tobacco come out, and that rum. This is a beautiful scent, very sexy kind of DNA, and just, it works. It smells amazing. I know everybody talking about Kamra Kawa, but for the holidays, I'm going OG Kamra. And I'm going OG Kamra because this provides more of that sweetness. Kawa is nice. You can go Kawa too if you're not heavy on the sweet fragrances, but the OG Kamra, it's just so sweet. And when you're looking for fragrances for the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it may be, you want that sweet gourmandy kind of vibe. And this provides more of that. The Kawa, the coffee, gives it more of a masculine edge. Still sweet, but the sweetness is toned down. This is a sweet bomb, and this will be perfect for Thanksgiving, especially Thanksgiving, but Christmas too, New Year's. You're gonna be smelling the man. You're gonna be smelling like the man at the New Year's Eve party, the Christmas party, whatever you go to. This is gonna work. Next up, we have one from the house of Prada, and it is Prada Black. And this fragrance is just so sexy, man. It's not like gourmandy. It's not like it's nothing like that, but it's just so sweet, creamy, vanillic, powdery kind of fragrance. It smells sexy. It smells like an edible thing, like seductive kind of fragrance. This one is nice. It doesn't have any vanilla in it. I don't think there's no vanilla listed in this. I think it's like some spices. It gives like a tonka bean vibe. Very creamy. Not lactonic, but just like a creamy, I can't explain it. Creamy, vanillic, spicy kind of fragrance. It smells so good. Prada Luna Rosa Black. This would be perfect for a nice holiday party or something like that. It's gonna be fire. Next up, we have one from the house of Al Haramain, and it is the OG Detour Noir. This is a fire Leighton clone, and I would actually go with this one before OG Leighton because of the extra sweetness this one has to offer. Leighton has a freshness about it with that lavender and the citrus is at the top. This has some of that, but it is heavier on that lavender. I mean, vanilla and that apple. Those are the two main characters with the Detour Noir. That vanilla is super heavy and sweet. With that apple, it just creates a nice, edible, sexy, sweet, creamy just kind of vibe. And this one is fire, man. Leighton would be perfect. Next up, we have one from Pandora Scents, and it is Milano Privé. This will be fire, man. The spiciness, the spices in this with the tonka bean, and then that tobacco with that orange, I think is at the top, like that mandarin orange. Yeah, this is a banger. This would be perfect for like a nice Thanksgiving. You pull up, nice little turtleneck sweater maybe, cool bomber jacket, something nice, light fit. Throw this on, you're gonna be smelling amazing, man. Anytime during this cold weather season, you wear this, you're gonna be smelling great. But this just gives Thanksgiving vibes, like spicy, sweet, like that pumpkin. This don't smell like pumpkin, but you know that pumpkin and spice, eggnog. Like when I smell spices, I get put in that mind frame. Like when it comes to holiday time, eggnog, rum, eggnog drinks, and spicy pumpkin pies and things like that. This has the spices, and it just puts me in that mood. This will be perfect. Milano Privé. I just wore this one to a Friendsgiving, and I got some nice compliments. Actually, last night I was at a Friendsgiving. Turned out very nice. Got a few compliments. And I knew what I was doing because I knew once I wore this, I was going to be the best smelling person there. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be the best smelling person there, and I knew this would do it. I knew nobody was going to have this on where I was going. So I pulled out a cheat code. This is a cheat code. Lamar Elixir. It's a cheat code. It's a cheat code for compliments, conversation starters. If you trying to pull some women, I ain't saying this is gonna get you women straight up. You still gotta have a little swag to you, but this is definitely gonna start something. This is gonna intrigue somebody. It is just good, man. The tobacco, the honey, the vanilla, with that lavender and mint still remaining like that Lamar DNA. It's just super sexy, man. I can see why this got best fragrance of 2023. It really is. It could probably still be best fragrance of 24, even though it came out 23. It's just that good. Now this is another one, this next fragrance that just puts me in that holiday mood when it comes to the spices that's in it. It just reminds me of them holiday spices and just that smell that I relate to the holiday times. You know what else is like? When you smell those pine cones that you get in the the grocery store. They be in the net, in the bag, and they just smell like the pine. They like scent it with something. That's what these fragrances remind me of, like the real spicy ones. But this one is Azzaro Wanted by Night. And man, what can I say? If you don't have a bottle of this, get it now. Like literally, Macy's was just doing another one. They did it last year too, but they did it again this year. It was on it early this year, and they did it at the end of this year. It's like they still have stocks of these. This is discontinued. But Macy's, they have a certain time frame where they have them, and they sell them for $50. You gotta hop on it. I bought a backup bottle of it, even though I don't need it. This price is going up. These are like $80 now. It used to be like $45, $50. They're $80. It's gonna be a time when you can't get it. So hop on it now. But back to the fragrance. This is fruity, spicy. It has some leather, some incense in this. Then you got the tobacco. It's sweet. It's just really nice. This is a gorgeous fragrance. The time where you can't find this no more, like when it's gone for real, it's gonna be sad. And they're gonna be charging like up to $200 for a bottle of this stuff, I'm pretty sure. Next up, we have one by French Avenue, and it is Spectra Wraith. And this is duping Killian's Black Phantom. And man, it's a good dupe. I just got a Discovery set, and it came with Killian's Black Phantom. This is close, man. This is really close. You get that gourmand. It's like a manly man's gourmand. It's very sweet with some chocolate. Not super like sickeningly sweet, but it's sweet. You get some dark chocolate, you get coffee, and you get rum. It's some more things going on, but that's the main notes that you're gonna get. And this thing just smells amazing. Performance is good. It's sexy. It's intoxicating. It's one of them kind of fragrance. Like if you're really dressed up, let's say you want something all black, it gives that all black. Like look at the bottle. Like the bottle shows how this smells. It smells manly. It smells aggressive, but not too much. It's still soft. You know, it gets some powderiness going on. The creaminess with that chocolate and that coffee. This is just really good, man. This is just fire. Yeah. You gotta have a nice fit on with this. Don't come to the shindig with just some slippers, sweats, or whatever, and then throw this on. No, you gotta be dressed nicely if you want to wear this. Last fragrance, this is another gourmand. I like gourmands. I don't have too many, but the ones I do have in my collection, I enjoy them. But I do have to start wearing them more because I don't wear these as much as I should. But this is Natethefragranceguy Nebraska. And this is a dupe of Billie Eilish. And this one is kinda, man, it's kinda in the same vein, not in the same vein as what I just showed you, the Black Phantom dupe. But this has that vanilla, chocolate, real sweet kind of thing. If that was like one for a more masculine man, this would be more unisex gourmand where it's very sweet. The vanilla, the chocolate, this has some mandarin orange. It's a lot going on. It's very sweet. It smells like a dessert. This is a real gourmand. It smells so good though. It smells so good. And it's a nice performer. This is really nice. A lot of people don't talk about this. This one is fire. But that's it, guys. Those were some fragrances I feel like will be perfect for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve parties, your friendsgivings, anything. You're going to just at the house with the family, if you're going to a holiday party at the job, anything of that nature where you want to step out, put a nice fit on and make a statement, smell good. Those are perfect, man. Those are literally perfect. I'm going to be wearing a few of these for the next couple holidays. Definitely, you should too. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have these. Have you smelled them? Do you like them? Let me know what you'll be wearing. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Share what you will be rocking in the comments, you know. Throw around some ideas, maybe some things I wouldn't even think of wearing. But that's it. It's Natethefragranceguy, and I'm signing out.